Yes, I am, yeah.
Hello, and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and I am doined. I'm doined tonight. I can speak. Fine. It's good. Everything's good. I'm joined tonight by Rogue. Joined tonight by Rogue.
Hello? Please tell me you can hear me.
We can hear you now.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're also joined by Angel.
Yo.
And by Smitty.
Hello, I should be silent for most of this evening.
Who may or may not be fireballing his dinner tonight. We've got no confirmation on that.
Cook you casted lamb shank?
And we should be being joined by Steamed in about half an hour or so. Last time, the group woke up from a long rest to discover that Underscum and Ik were missing. You ventured a little bit outside of the room that you had been taking a long rest inside, finding a strange spider-like necklace dislodged on the ground, and discovered Toya Chris, a tabaxi barbarian, who was looking for someone who was missing from her life, a girlfriend who likes to launch themselves into combat and may not be the very smartest of people, but is very important to Toya nonetheless.
Fuck you, she's intelligent and adorable and I love her.
Well, I believe not the smartest may have come up last time.
Yeah, I believe those were your words.
No, I'd never say that.
As you hunted around for any signs of your missing compatriots, you explored one of the side corridors that you hadn't previously experienced and discovered a large Sahuagin statue clasping a treasure chest underneath a roof full of acid. You attempted to extricate the chest and succeeded as the statue came to life and pursued you. And then upon opening the chest, you discovered a cursed heart that will allow you to replace your heart with it, but it doesn't work for you anymore, thereby instantly killing you. As well as Vason taking a sudden bath in the acid as the chest was opened without using the correct key. The acid dropped down from above and landed on poor Vason.
Owie.
But now we find ourselves still in the corridor where we had ended last session. Where do you wish to go to next?
Probably somewhere out of this room, but I don't recall whether or not we found out what happened after we started butchering the Sahuagin's corpse.
You have successfully gathered some Sahuagin remains.
Me.
Does somebody want to roll me a d6?
Yeah, I can do that.
Do the honors.
All these. 4.
You have gathered 4 rations worth of meat from the Sahuagin.
That's what you call recycling.
Which amounts to fish meat, or shark meat. mostly.
Could be better, could be better. Could be better, could be worse. I can work with this.
Yeah, I'm just putting that in the party inventory. There we go. If anyone wants to nom on some Sahuagin, if I could spell, Sahuagin meat rations, there we go. Actually, in fairness, I have just been melted by acid. I think I'm going to have one of those.
Might be a good idea. Just something to consider.
So as part of the harvesting of the meat, are you going to take a short rest?
I suppose
Sure.
if it takes that long, it'll count as one, won't it?
Well, you could,
Sure.
know, it doesn't necessarily take that long to fully butcher the Sahuagin, but once you've started it, you get to a point where it's like, may as well finish sitting here for an hour.
Can't hurt to have a nap. In which case, I'm going to use that short rest to spend a hit dice. Because that hurt. How do I
don't
do that
think...
in the CY? Because I can never remember how... wait, take a rest. I think that's the short rest. Yes. And roll. Roll. There we go. There we go, yeah. I've taken the short rest and gained 11 hit points. Nice.
Yay. You can roll as many hit dice as you like. Until you run out.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll take an extra one. Roll.
I'll be fine after this.
Yeah. That's how you can tell someone's magic. They have a quick nap and suddenly all their scales start getting shiny.
I'm just going to move all of the people I need to move down together. And where do you guys want to go?
Let's see, if we go down and out of this room back into the hallway we were in.
So the corridor down across and to our to the left on the left of the screen, but right from our character's perspective is where I think we all.
This is where you'd all came from, yes.
Whereas going this way, we have not been this way.
Yeah, it looks like there's a doorway.
Yeah.
Across from where you guys came in.
What is in here? Why is it open?
I'm relying on the Twitch stream, so John's gonna have to move me.
This is the room in which you found the snake chair.
There was a snake chair.
It went perfectly fine.
Yes. This does look a little different than it used to visually.
Could you, Vason and Nifira, roll me a survival or a perception?
Survival or perception?
And actually, everyone can do that if they wish.
Let's go with perception.
Angel, if you want to roll me a d20 and add 4.
Okay, roll 1d20 plus 4.
Jason is able to observe things. It's a miracle.
Okay, so I got a 19, so it's 23.
That beats my 20.
You did say d20, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So Vason, Toya, yeah, I think it's just the two of you notice. There are some. So in this room, there is the large bones of a wyvern and shattered crystal on the floor that appears to have at one point encased either the living wyvern or the bones thereof. As you look into this room, you can see a set of tracks that have recently gone through this room and made a path through the crystal laying on the ground. As if somebody has come from the direction that you are coming from and tracked through and out the south end of this room.
Okay, that's weird, because that's the way that we... That's the reverse of the way that we came into here.
Woal agrees with this.
Let's follow them, obviously. It's not me.
One thing before we disappear. My attempts to stuff the mouth of the snakes in the snake chair, are those still intact?
Yes.
You did what to the snake chair now?
This chair, you see the snakes in the snake chair that seem to be like made of stone at the moment? I stuffed their mouths and bound it so that if somebody sits in them, you don't get bitten by the snakes.
Jennifer, for your delectation, there is a large marble steps that form a dais at the south end of this room, and on that dais stands a large high-backed throne made of interwoven bleached bones, and each of the throne's bony armrests is carved to resemble a fanged snake.
Badass.
It has got a velvet cushioned seat. And yes, it is pretty badass looking.
I would sit in it, but Zara always told me not to do something she wouldn't do. And I'm pretty sure she would tell me not to sit in it.
That's good advice, considering our friend who was taken decided to sit in this chair, and it nearly killed him.
I'm so sorry.
You can see wrapped around the heads of the snakes, like strips of cloth that have been bound around the snake heads in an attempt to bind them shut.
I don't want to test if those work. Yet.
Well, probably they do.
Okay, wait. So, I want to just back trail those tracks through the crystal. Is there anything in the hallway that, now that we've seen that, we might be able to, that we might have overlooked before? Because I would presume that there might be tracks that are coming from the direction we've just come from. I'm curious if there are tracks that are coming from where we haven't been.
I will give you on the perception check that you've made that you can't see any tracks going in the direction you didn't go in. There are tracks that you can see, and it does look like a number of people coming from the direction that you've just walked back along. And now that you know that you're looking for it, it's somewhat easier to see amongst the stonework, the sort of tracks that you're looking at.
Well, what do you say, Tora? Sprint and see if we can catch up?
Let's give it a shot.
Cool. As I've just said, start sprinting. The way that we came in, which I believe I am currently doing.
Okay, I'm just going to move all of the group
I am trying to keep my eyes open to see if the tracks change direction as I'm running.
Okay.
If I need to roll another check for that, I'm happy to.
You don't see any yet.
Okey-doke. Oh.
But you do see, as you get to somewhere around there,
Oh dear.
you come to a screeching halt as, armed in black leather, with a combination of rapiers and short swords, a number of drow are currently making their way out of the room, away from where you're coming from, but with the heavy sounds of you sprinting down the corridor and making no attempts to be stealthy. They are turning round to see you coming, and they start drawing their weaponry.
Oh boy, am I coming! You motherfucker! Give me back my girlfriend!
Rather than a screeching halt, I would like to just turn that into a full-on, just like, cool. I've seen you. I'm running down a corridor. I've got my sword out and I'm jumping.
Okay, we'll go to the fighty times then, I guess. I'm just gonna move.
No one's ever accused Mason of thinking things through.
Hey, that's okay. If you hadn't done it, I would have. Oh shit! Am I not plugged in?
Oh, this is dangerous. It's Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
There you go. Okay, I'm on. Never mind.
Okay, could I get some initiatives, please?
Alright, what am I rolling for initiative?
1 moment.
Oh no! I mean, you're not wrong, Nefera.
Better
that
than
is very
that,
true.
hopefully. If you could roll me a d20 and add 1.
Okay, so 1d20 plus 1. I can do that.
I don't think you have any.
11.
1 moment.
I do agree. Mason is probably, at heart, a barbarian in Paladin overalls. That's beautiful.
So that's an 11 for Toya. And then if I roll for all my NPCs, and Nuri and Wall, we get a lot of people going first.
Oh no. Oh dear. I am very dead. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm guessing sprinting down a corridor does not give me a surprise round.
It does not.
Oh no.
Right. Drow Elite.
I mean, the term "you're fucked" comes to mind.
Generally, I apply that to others.
Yeah, no, this time it definitely applies to you. You are fucked.
So
That is a 19 to hit.
that will hit.
That is... Oh dear. 18 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
8 of that is poison, if that makes any difference to you.
Nope. So that's 18 points of damage. Hooray. Exactly what I wanted.
And then 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is another 24 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, no, maybe you're right, Toya. Boff. That is a lot of max damage in that. Oh boy.
Yeah, he rolled very well on his dice.
It's almost like he's an elite.
Yeah.
It's almost like you probably should have let the tank go first.
I am a tank!
Not a very good one.
It's not my fault, my armor's melted.
5,
You're
10,
a dragon.
15, 20, 25, 30. Well...
This is what I get for being the fastest. Sometimes bites me on the metaphorical ass.
Oh dear.
I think it's biting you in the real ass right now.
We have LARP budget. Yeah, so that's a 27.
That's a natural 20 is more important.
Yeah. So that's that many.
You know when they say the dice hate you?
Instant death only happens if he does my full health in
If
damage.
you go
again,
to your
isn't
full
it?
health in negatives, yes.
Isn't that in one hit?
Yes.
Cool. I'll be fine.
Yeah, anything.
Admittedly, that
as-
is 16, 29, 39 damage. I'm just going to put a 0 in here, because after that, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, as soon as you hit 0, any extra hits don't deal damage. They just deal death saves. So Vason runs in and just the drow slash with the sword. You can see the slices going into him, the damage pulsing, poison pulsing through his veins. And after this brutal assault, he just drops to the ground, unconscious.
Yeah, I have a feeling that might have hurt. Just a little bit.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but on that that critical one, because it's a little unfair to do it on the previous ones because I didn't think about it. As I'm sort of like passing out, I would like to use my telekinetic reprisal, please.
Okay. So that's a strength save?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's DC 14 strength save.
Telekinetic koozie, what's it?
So he moves back 10, and he takes how much damage?
He will take 2d8 force damage.
If you'd like to roll me 2d8.
That's disappointing. 7. It's not the best comeback, but you know what? You took me down. You're gonna fly across the room.
As Vason's eyes flicker closed, there's a pulse out from him, and the guy who had been wielding the sword against him just flies backwards through the air, end over end, lands on the ground, and just picks himself up as his end of his action.
Owies.
Talasandra. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20, 25, 30 is going to get to there. And does she not have that language? She should have that language, right?
I have the fucking language. Did you need language?
I don't know what Nefira just said. All I'm hearing squiggles.
Toya doesn't know a lot of languages, but she knows a lot of swearing in languages. Like, if you asked her to speak Infernal, she wouldn't be able to. But if you asked her to swear in Infernal...
Sorry, I just need to double check that I'm spelling a name correctly.
You're goddamn right she can.
I am spelling a name correctly.
Oh, I'm just liking the sly comments from Nefira in the background.
This female drow holding a short sword in either hand speaks in a lilting tone.
Bitch, we don't understand a word you're saying. Try it again. Hello?
Hello.
Twitch.
I don't know, you guys just suddenly went really quiet.
Well, right now, I've still got a mouthful of food.
There seems to be a conversation in squiggle language.
Nefira and the woman seem to be conversing, and for the moment, well, she's moved as far as she can this turn.
I mean, she's not taking the dash action.
Yes. She's taking an action to talk.
Indeed.
And that will be the end of her action. And so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nefira, do you take any action to stop your group?
I will shout out in common for them to just stop, stand still, no fighting.
You're no fun. Fine. No fighting. Little bitch baby.
Slam shank is delicious, by the way. I should say it was delicious. But yeah, everyone will stand out, and I'll carry on in deep speech to, what's her name? Talasandra. There's been a bit of a misunderstanding.
Yeah, you're a little bitch baby.
Shush.
It's not my fault.
Oh, hello. I don't understand that language.
Oh, okay.
Could you reply that in deep speech? Thank you.
You note that she is speaking in Elven. Which I'm just wondering, does anybody else in the group?
Pretty sure I do not.
Actually, the deep speech, you would have understood, Toya.
Oh. Cool.
So you would have heard that Nefira said, initially, could you try to not kill the giant lizard, please? I do intend for him to be served later. And then...
It's a good thing I'm on the ground dying, otherwise.
As Talasandra...
saved.
As Talasandra said something back to you that you didn't understand, Nefira responded, well, House Trollskull would like to apologize for my slave's behavior.
Oh, that burns.
Talasandra...
It's so good that I am unconscious on the floor right now.
Talasandra responded, and Nefira said, we are searching for some lost property. We found you as we were exploring this area of Undermountain. You then understood the response that she made that Nefira didn't, which was House of Rinda requires new recruits for the fight against the Legion of Azrock. Which you can pick up vaguely. She is then repeated in another language you don't understand. And if this is turning into a conversation, I'm going to end the combat.
You can thank me later.
Bitch, we don't understand what you're saying.
Just don't piss them off.
Nuri starts to take a few steps forward. And the drow, raise...
I'll say
swords.
something in deep speech of, no, she's our healer to heal the injured.
Are you a healer?
And we're going to get a... what level? Let's go with 3rd. Oh, that's not a great roll.
What is with the dice today? They hate me.
Apparently.
16 healing for Vason.
Boom. Cool. Since I'm, I suppose, basically waking up, I'm going to go with, I'm still running on adrenaline. Wake up, see guy in front of me, leap. Unless someone says something,
I will shoulder check you the second you leap. Tell you to stand the fuck down.
He took Underscum.
Good.
Yeah, 2 of them just floored you in the second you ran down the corridor. Pick your fights, you giant lizard
You just
brain.
kind of got your ass handed to you. Just maybe take a breather.
All you can hear is just sort of like my throat crackling as I sit on the floor, grumbling.
Poor whiny bitch baby.
Oh, I'll give you some taps on the head.
There's just... there is a glare, unlike all glares, for Toya right now.
Not my fault he's being a whiny bitch baby.
Anyway,
Toya,
I'll turn back to the elves.
Toya has heard the word subtlety, she just doesn't know what it means.
Anyway, I shall turn back to Lady Talasandra and ask if she's seen Underscum, Ik, and Thing's friend. Apologies, I've forgotten character names already.
That's okay, I am Toya and I am looking for my girlfriend. Are any of you missing a finger?
That's weirdly specific.
I'm looking for a left ring finger. Or more accurately, I think you're looking for the left ring finger. I have it right here.
Talasandra says this to you. Not the drow that actually said it.
Yeah, that's fine. I was trying to remember what Underscum was.
Bugbear.
Thank you. I was like, he's a hobgoblin. No, he's not a hobgoblin.
He is a shaved bugbear, which I think is a notable physical trait.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, I'll be more specific of like, did you grab a bugbear and goblin double box? More specifically, a rare edition where the bugbear is shaved.
Rare edition.
I like the fact we forced John to start typing.
Yeah, I know, right?
What is also really useful is that at the moment emails apparently are coming in telling me all sorts of useful things like how to start streaming from Pretzel Rock, which come up over the chat box, which means it's
that's annoying.
difficult to see or type.
You see, this is why I turned off notifications in Windows.
Yes, I really should do that sometimes, but then I would miss work notifications when I was working from home.
That sounds like a works problem.
Yes, but work pays me money for doing it.
Work pays the money.
Well, this is very true. Okay, I shall turn to the others and say, okay, Underscum's going to be killing a lot of his own kind. This might mentally end up breaking him. Or they might be mentally breaking him so he'd do it. I don't know, the subtext is a bit vague. It's been a while since I've had to speak Elvish.
Don't mind me, I'm stealing myself.
I laugh. They took that as an act of aggression to shot you dead again.
Oh, and thankfully I have lay on hands, so I'm just going to just dump all my lay on hands onto myself right now, which is great because I'm now back to basically full health.
Oh, good. All right. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. Back to the others. Yeah, they're going to be mentally breaking him.
Wait, these guys?
Yes.
So they have our friends.
They do, yes. I'll turn back and go, well, the bugbear and the goblin are our property. We would greatly appreciate their return.
Property my ass. I want my girlfriend back, and if you don't give her back, I'm gonna take more than a finger.
This is how drow work.
I don't fucking care. I've got a big ass sword, and I don't have my girlfriend.
They have a lot of sharper swords full of poison.
You say that like
face in, don't. Where are you going?
Stretching my legs. Good God. You said that they're not our enemies.
How many are there?
We're not exactly friends either.
There's 6 of them. We can take them.
Just explain that. I'm stretching my legs. It hurts to be knocked on the ground and poisoned.
Yeah, let's not get aggressive.
Hey, John.
I'm just doing my stretches.
Move me forward.
Yeah, I'm literally just sort of like in the corner doing like workout stretches. Like I've been napping.
To there?
Move me so I'm near the front one. I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen. You can't see.
That doesn't help, no.
That works.
So some tabletop habits never die on the virtual tabletop.
Okay.
I need to get some measurements.
So I can speak her language, you said?
You have a language that she understands, yes.
Right. Okay, bitch. I'm gonna make it really, really, really simple. I want my girlfriend back. And that's all I want. Okay?
Don't say that.
So you can either give her back to me now, or we can kill you all, get my girlfriend and their friends back. It's absolutely up to you. We can do this the easy way.
How about we have our property... I'll say this in Elvish. How about we help you deal with the legions of Azrak, and we have the property back undamaged and unmodified?
Why do I feel like he's calling him property again? I'm getting this air of asshole, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. I'm pretty sure he's calling him property.
Everybody here has an asshole. The woman at the front, I don't know. She might do.
I mean, Nefira is normally how I expect arsehole to turn up.
Nefira,
Thank you, I assume.
There is her response.
Oh, there's a whole chat box I didn't notice before. That's why I didn't understand what was going on.
Okay.
You don't understand that response, Toya.
No, but OC helps.
We nearly have our beloved cleric back.
I have some news for you, Toya. They like you.
Fantastic! Now give me back my girlfriend.
That does not bode well.
There's a small problem with that.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know how you feel about collars.
A smile spreads across the woman's face.
John, I'm attacking.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, can I just do an insight roll for a second? Because I don't quite understand what's been going on, and all I've seen is a creepy smile before Toya leaps across the room.
You can.
She's not even moving across the room.
I tried so hard.
How do I interpret that smile?
He tried so hard
smile.
and got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter.
This is not the smile of pleasure or of joy or at cracking a joke with a friend. This is a we are all so much better than you smile.
You won't be when you're fucking dead.
And does that give me a read on how scary this person is? Like, if I was to read her as if I was reading someone in a fight.
You get the feeling from the smile, from this insight check, from her general demeanour, that at the very least, she believes that she can take some or all of you in a fight.
Oh,
whether she is accurate in that assessment or not, who's to say?
Well, I ain't stopping Toya. She's out of reach. He's all I can say right now.
And to be honest, the Ferris tried, and it cannot stop Toya. If I tried, I'd probably end up being flung with the arm.
Whee!
Oh.
I was thinking more like Devil May Cry, sort of just launched to the other side of the battlefield.
Okay, can you make me an attack roll, Angel? That is a 1d20 plus 8.
1d20 plus 8. Hold on, it didn't add the 8 for some reason. Why am I stupid? What's 17 plus 8, guys?
25.
Enough to hit.
No, sorry, 24. Okay. 24 is the important bit, not 25.
So that is...
No, 25. Sorry. No. Yes. I can maths.
Oh god, I'm just going to bring it up on D&D Beyond one moment.
By evidence to the otherwise, I can in fact maths.
Sometimes. If you could roll me, Jennifer.
Okay.
2d6 plus 5. As you slam this greatsword down through Talasandra.
14.
Okay.
I got 3 on one, 6 on another, and then the plus 5.
She lets out a smile as a little bit of blood trickles out. And I'm going to ask for initiatives again.
I was hoping I don't get a bad roll this time.
So that's 1d20 plus 1 again, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm going to have to roll that separately. Because it's not letting me do that there. Oh, come on! Yeah, that's weird. It wasn't letting me do the initiative roll because it didn't consider it an act of combat. So I've just got a 7 point nothing.
18.
7 point nothing for...
I think. Yeah. Okay, apparently I managed to roll insight rather than initiative on my skills list. I don't care. It's a d20 plus 2. That'll count.
Sorry, what was that for Nuri? For Toya?
18.
18. There we go. Let's go back to the combat-y music. As I say, let's begin this fight.
Oh no.
As we...
At least Haleth's first.
We start with Haleth, who is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... come down here and just slam a fist into the elite drow.
Oh, quite literally into the drow. Oof. Oh, come on! Oh, what have we done to offend the dice gods?
And then a second fist. Really, guys. Guys. Just bam, bam, 2 fists into the drow, and the drow just takes both of them and smiles, and it's this guy's turn, and he looks up and he sees combat breaks out, and he's just going to step forward, and I mean, he did it last time, he's going to try it again. It works so well. That is a 23 to hit our friend Vason.
That it does.
That
cool.
Is 19 points of damage.
And on that first attack, since it has done damage to me, I'm going to use gifts again. So you need to make that strength check, because he's not hitting me twice.
That is an 18.
Okay, so he doesn't get pushed, but he still takes half of 2d8 damage. Nope, 2d8. There we go. So he takes 7 damage.
Okay. There's the pulse.
Yep. And that's 19 damage. Didn't even do anything this time.
And that's the 23 to hit.
Okay, I don't like these dice because they seem to like the enemy more.
That is another 19 points of damage.
I don't get 2 reactions around, so...
Sadly not.
So it's a total of 8, 19, 28, 38 damage. Oh god. 38... That's 23. I'm nearly dead again, and I didn't even do anything this time. Please, people, stop killing me.
Toya.
Nope. Yes.
Would you like to rage?
Is the Pope a Catholic? Yes.
I mean, I believe he is. I've not actually asked myself.
It's a Spice Girls reference.
Would you then like to roll me 1d20 plus 8?
1d20 plus 8. $18.
That will hit.
Oh, thank God.
Just it's close, but it does hit. If you could then roll me 3d6 plus 1 moment. 3d6 plus another 8.
8? Okay. $19.
Uh, 19. Okay. And then you get a second attack, so another d20 plus 8.
Yo. 1d20. Oh, you're starting to remember. Good job, Google. 25.
Okay, well that'll hit.
It better. Oh my god.
So that's 2d6 plus 5.
Alright. 2d6 plus 5. Nine.
9. Okay.
Roll 2 twos. Thanks.
You slam the sword through her twice more. Once the sword gets coated in the shadowy, necrotic energy that your attacks come with when you rage. And you can see that she is starting to really hurt, and the wounds that you're cutting into her are leaving large blood trails across her. The smile has sort of faded from the smile of I'm superior to, okay, this could be a bit of a challenge.
I told you we could have done this the easy way.
Nefira.
Well, I guess we're doing it this way then. I'm going to summon a friend.
Okay.
Hey, I gave them the option. This is not my fault.
What? I was not expecting that to fill out the chat.
Oh boy.
I did not know
Wow.
you could write out the spells in language.
You summon a shadow spawn in Elvish, apparently. Whose shadow are you using for this one?
Vason, I'm borrowing your shadow.
It's not in good condition, but sure.
Oh, it's going to get much worse. It's Christy.
There we go.
Hey,
Hello.
Christy.
Should all work now.
Can you please save me from Toya's decisions, please?
Toya
That's the
isn't
maniac
doing...
who ran in.
If
Yeah, but I didn't do it.
I was already going.
I didn't know better. Toya does. I was meant to be a learning experience, not an example.
Anyway, I summon Friend. Friend is going to go to down 10 feet so he can be flanking with Toya. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And Alessandra is going to get some Fury Swipes.
Go for it.
Well, I can only get the one though, but hey, at least I get to do these at advantage. That would be a nat 20.
That'll hit.
Lovely. What's the damage on Fury Swipe these days? Oh, sorry, it's a Chilling Wren.
1d12 plus 3.
So it turns out the dice just like the drow today.
So that is 15 points plus whatever you roll on a d12 plus 3.
Or wouldn't the modifiers be doubled as well?
We're doing it as critical hits are maximum on the dice and then another dice roll.
Oh, okay then. In that case, then ignore that 2d12 when I shall roll just a plain old d12.
So if you roll a d12 plus 3, we'll add 15 to it.
22. Nice.
And you can see that the shadow shifts down, slashes across Talasandra's back, and she just screams in agony.
And I'll just say to her in D-Speech that I'll going to enjoy eating you, and I shall enjoy the strawberries afterwards.
Okay, Nuri, to catch you up a little bit.
I would love for Boundary to work, but it does not work.
I would enjoy that too. To catch you up on what's been happening, you were backtracking through the dungeon and found some new tracks leading through a room that you had previously explored. Following them at great speed, Vaesen charged into this room with 3 large statues in it to find 6 drow, 2 of which attacked him with a sword very quickly and killed him. He dropped to the ground unconscious before Nephira managed to talk the group down. Nuri cast Cure Wounds on him and woke him up again. And after he managed to cure his own wounds some more and lay on hands, discussion went back and forth with the drow in languages that most of the group didn't understand. But Toya took offense to the smile of the leader and potentially being called a pet.
And they wouldn't give me back my girlfriend, so they can suck dick.
And so a fight has broken out again with this group of drow, and Vaesen has taken some heavy damage.
Which I stand by is not my fault.
I will stand by that it is very much your fault.
You ran in. That is not my fault.
What would you like to do on your turn?
Well, I'd love Foundry to load, first of all, and work.
That would help. That would help.
Yeah, it would help. And I can heal wherever you need to do healing-wise, so...
I need a lot of healing. I don't know what spell that would be.
From a distance, it could be healing words, or if you wish to move in, you'd take... you'd get into range of 2 of the drow. But you could do a Cure Wounds if you want to move up to Vaesen.
Yeah, I can move up.
Vaesen is down this way in the room. Round this corner that you can't.
Yeah, let's see what I can do.
Jeez. Healing word. Where were you? So that is 17 points of healing.
Oh, it's nice to have,
Health.
Only, yeah. It's nice for my health to be above 50% again. I'm really not liking this so far.
Yeah,
really
that's my last third level though, so...
I'm trying my best not to drain all your spell slots.
Well, no, I don't mind. I just mean that's the last of the big...
That's the last of the big ones.
It is. That's the last of the big ones.
Jeez. Okay, this Drow's turn, and...
Why can't I see the initiative?
5,
Order. That's
10.
weird.
We're going to get an attack on Toya.
Bring it, bitch. Bring it, bitch.
Oh, can I get attack of opportunity?
Oh, yes. Roll me that attack of opportunity.
I am. I rolled a 4, so for a total of 11.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Dang it, as you were.
That is an 18 to hit Toya, which does hit.
It's only a flesh wound.
That is 5 points of piercing, halved because of raging. Down to 2.
Of course there's no poison damage.
This Drow is going to attack Haleth.
Toya's just laughing her ass off. You fail. You fail. You fail.
That doesn't hit. That one does.
Oh dear. You hit the wrong person.
This Drow. 5, 10, 15. Let's attack Nefira.
No, don't attack me.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's me.
That is 5 points of damage.
Ow. Not the damage I really wanted to take. Okay, I'll go down save as well. Constitution saving throw. Oh, wait, Warcaster. Thank you. Thank you, Warcaster. Whew.
Oh, that's good Warcaster. Ah, that's some good Warcasting.
Oh, I forgot I have Warcaster.
Whoa. Chambers a bullet in the sniper rifle. Fires at the one attacking Nefira. That'll hit. The casing shoots out and he just fires again. That'll also hit.
I love that gun. I don't like that natural one, but I like that gun.
That natural one wasn't great, but the drow that had run up and attacked Nefira, the bullet just... second bullet just flies through. And there is a nasty
by the Spider
splat.
Queen, that was close.
That is the end of Wall's turn, and we get Talasandra, who is going to attack, Toya, obviously. That is... how many attacks does she get? 2 short sword attacks. The first attack is a 10. That probably doesn't hit. No. And the second attack is a 17. That one does hit. That is 7 points of damage halved to 3. And then could you make me a Constitution saving throw, Jennifer? That would be a D20 plus 6.
Alright, roll 1d20 plus 6.
That is exactly what you needed. You feel a pulse of poison burst through your skin, through your veins from the sword slash, and you manage to fight off its effects. You only take half of the damage, and you also, however, take... that didn't roll me the damage. You also take a little bit of extra damage as she is within ability to sneak attack you. So you're 44 hit points remaining.
Okay.
I don't know if you're keeping track of that or not.
I'm assuming you are, so.
Cool. Vason.
I'm just trying to make sure I understand how my different attack abilities are coalescing at the moment, because it's very confusing when it says Divine Smite, and then I need to use a bonus action to use my Channel Divinity at the same time, and that confuses me. That's because I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Cool.
Right, there we go. I'm just making sure that that I've got the rules correct on this. Right, cool. I am going to take a step here. I'm going to take a step. There we go.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit our big, nasty, badass lady with a greatsword. But that's actually going to be my first attack, where I'm going to use Metallic Breath Weapon. And I'm going to use Enervating Breath in a 15-foot cone, which, if I measured this correctly, should hit basically all those baddies.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll that. They need to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
DC 14 con save. That's a no from Alessandra.
Yes! That's who I wanted it to work on. Oh, thank God.
That is a yes from the normal drow. And a no from the elite. So the only one that passes is bog standard Drow McDrowson.
Now, I'm just trying to remember what the incapacitated status does. Can't take actions or reactions.
Yes.
I was hoping that was going to give me an advantage on attacks. But, oh well. Cool. I'm very much done with this nonsense now. This has been hurting me, and I haven't had a chance to do anything, and I've been humiliated at least twice now. 3 if you count Toya's mocking.
I do it out of love. Actually, no, I don't.
No wonder your girlfriend disappeared. Cool.
Just because you suck.
Anyway, as Talissandra is falling and incapacitated, I'm going to follow that up with my second attack, which is going to be a greatsword attack, which, oh god, only a 14.
That just misses.
Oh, that's disappointing. Is it even worth doing the rest? Actually, wait. Don't I automatically hit if someone's incapacitated?
It states that incapacitated can't take actions or reactions.
Oh. That's actually almost more embarrassing. Oh, damn.
Well, it does mean anyone that's injured could get out of there and not get hit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I know the right rules. I have to hit. So, yeah, no, never mind. That I don't do anything with that.
You swing, and it glances off the leather armor. It just misses.
Cool. Right. Well, then I'm going to use... Since, well, there's still another person that's standing next to me, and I don't want to get hurt too much more. I'm going to cast a spell on myself, which is going to be, if I can find the bloody thing. Where is it? No, that's not it. Where is it?
No, use some words.
I'm looking for the thing what boosts my AC. Shield of Faith. There we go. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself to give myself an extra 2 AC, because this has been hurting. I just want to see if that upcasts. No, it doesn't.
No,
cool.
I believe it is just 2 AC.
Bonus action to give myself 2 AC. And yeah, that's me. Make use of it, people.
A shimmering field of energy just erupts around you as the Shield of Faith comes in. And then it is this drow's turn, and this drow is going to attack Vasin's moving shadow. 23 does hit.
Don't be dismissing my shadow.
And takes 4 points of damage to the shadow.
Again, don't be hurting my shadow.
The cuts on Haleth start to heal up. And Haleth is not going to waste the fact that this drow won't be attacking back this turn.
Oh my god, what are with these minimum rolls? How many have we had now? Like 8?
Slams the fist twice into the drow, both times colliding solidly with the body, and you can just hear the sound of this drow is still gotta go, and we're gonna get one attack against the shadow that hits. How does the shadow feel about poison damage? It takes it. Cool.
Yeah, no, if it was necrotic damage, you wouldn't really care so much.
And then one attack against Vasin. And it just slides across the glittery Shield of Faith.
There's just going to be this beautiful moment where Vasin just smiles. Ah! There we go.
Toya.
Yes.
We're back to you. You grin as you see the female drow held in front of you, a sort of shimmering field crackling around them that means they can't act this turn. The sword in your hand just starts to erupt in necrotic energy.
Breaker, breaker.
Obviously, I'm going to attack.
Okay. Roll me a d20 plus 8 for the first hit.
8. Load, Google. $17.
That'll hit. So that is 3d6 plus 8.
3d6 plus 8?
Yep.
3. 6 plus 8. 12. Got 2 nat 1s on that one.
You bring the sword through and slice cleanly through her neck, and she just collapses to the ground, quite dead. She had exactly 12 hit points left.
Oh my god.
Would you like to attack the drow stood next to you?
Sure.
Roll me another D8 plus D20 plus 8.
Alright. 22.
That'll hit. Roll me 2d6 plus 5.
2d6 plus 5? Right. Oh, 13.
You take a massive swing through this one as well, and take a huge chunk out of them, but they are still standing. Barely.
I'll take it.
Nefira.
Did you really have to cut it out? I was going to enjoy on something.
You cannot have sex with the corpse.
I'm insulted you think I'd stoop so low to necrophilia.
And you're the one who said you wanted to do something enjoyable.
I wasn't going to enjoy it. My god was going to enjoy her, but we'll get on that later.
So it's your god who's into the necro. Okay, fair.
Woal shouts down the... He did also say you shouldn't kill her so the god could enjoy it.
A good point. Too damn bad.
Anyways, I'm going to do a couple of Eldritch Blasts on the Drow Elite next to Vason.
Okay.
Because he'd be hurting.
That's what we call teamwork.
Roll me some attacks.
I'm in the process of doing so right now.
I gave her the option to do this easily.
That'll hit.
Take 11 points of force damage.
I will. He's not happy about it, but...
Well, that's fine. Here's another one. An 18 to hit.
An 18 will just hit, so that is
12. Take 12 points of damage.
You just spin round the corner and fire out 2 Eldritch Blasts in the shape of spiders' webs that sort of weave together through the air and slam into the same drow. And he is not happy about it.
Well, that's nice. No one asked him if he'd be happy about it. And Shadow is going to rip him a new one.
Okay.
That's for being a whiny bitch baby.
That's only a 14 is a miss, isn't it?
A 14 is a miss, I'm afraid.
Bad Shadow. Facing your Shadow is terrible.
Don't blame me. You create him.
Using you as a base.
Nuri, it is your turn.
Okay, does anybody need help?
Yeah. Always.
Like all of them but me, I think.
Actually, no. I think it's just me because I thought. What's your health, Nefira?
I'm a 34.
Oh, you actually got less health than me.
Oh yeah, I'd be but a fighter with less, but way more sass.
Do that. Can't do that. try this, and anybody can take what they want.
Ooh.
Don't know who it's for.
I'll take 4 of that, if nobody minds.
It's an all or nothing thing.
That's what I mean. You pick between the two of you who wants it.
Oh, okay, no mind.
Or
I'll
whoever,
give that.
you know.
I mean, it's slightly overhealing for me, Nefira.
No, go ahead and take it all.
Oh, baby. Daddy's feeling better.
Again, I've taken very little damage. I've only taken 5.
Okay, drow time. This drow is going to move to here and going to attempt to do what the other drow did, which is stab Nefira. That's an 11. Nefira, the drow moves up and stabs in your general direction. Doesn't hit.
By Lolthers, no one told you how to wield a short sword.
I am learning.
Learn faster.
This drow can't take an action, but can move to here. That drow is dead, so it's on to Woal's turn, and Woal... Woal's going to shoot twice. So that's what Woal does.
Critically, learn faster. Leans back a little bit so Wol can get a clear line of sight.
First shot. Splat.
Oh, nice.
Second shot. Splat.
I've got to say, like, even when they're not here, Wall is MVP.
Oh yeah, that musket is devastating in these close quarters.
It is a little bit.
It's beautiful. I wish I had one on my wrist.
Vason.
Cool. So I'm just going to take advantage of the fact that there's 2 of me on the battlefield at the moment, and I'm going to go over here, which thankfully does not trigger attack of opportunity.
It does not.
That would have hurt. But now I'm flanking.
You are.
And I'm going to be very mean, and I'm going to attack this person right next to me with a greatsword.
I assume the Shadow Spawn counts as a separate creature that you've summoned, so yeah, it is a flankable thing.
Yep, so that is a roll with advantage. Didn't matter, thankfully, because the first attack hit.
18 just hits.
Phew, just. Cool, and here's some damage. And then, because I do not want to, let this go without some sort of pain. I probably should have done this first, so we'll just pretend this happened first. Let's just pretend I cast Thunderous Smite before I hit him.
I'll pretend that happened.
Cool, and
as you take a step back, your sword starts crackling with lightning, and you slam it into him, and as you slam the sword into him, there's a louder than Woal's musket going off.
Cool, so let's add that.
He makes the strength save.
Oh, damn.
So he isn't pushed away from you.
But he still takes the 6 thunder damage.
But he still takes the 6 thunder damage.
Cool, and irritatingly, I don't get 2 bonus actions because it'd be nice to do that again.
Sadly you don't. Can't. But you do get 2 attacks.
I do get 2 attacks. I'm assuming this guy is in a rather nasty condition.
He's not looking great.
Cool. I'm gonna. How would a lightning breath work from this position?
I don't. don't think you can get both of them from there.
Yeah, not without obliterating the shadow. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. A dragon can dream. Oh well, yeah, no. I'm just going to hit him really hard with the sword.
Okay.
Actually, no, before I do that, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to... Wait, no, that's with Divine Smite, not with a Casted Smite. Never mind. I'm just going to hit him. So then I can do this. So, hit him with a Greatsword, 25.
I mean, that hits.
Damage.
Do you want to roll it again to roll with advantage to see if you get... Never mind.
Nah. Cool. That's 15 damage.
You slash into him, and he is no more. He just falls to the ground.
This almost cartoonish moment as, like, you can see Vason's trying to channel his divinity, and it's just like, oh. Well, that doesn't work. You're meant to last a little longer than that.
This last drow is just going to look at you all. Shouts in Elvish.
As he's going to shout back in deep speech, be quiet, sonny boy.
Please try and run away. I'd like the shadow version of me to just to
5,
be
10, 15.
That's an attack of
Shadow's gonna
opportunity.
30.
Attack of yeah, definite attack of opportunity.
Oh, if
there.
I can roll higher than a 2.
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He just sprints down the room.
May I go after him?
I mean, we're still in combat, so on your turn, yes.
Oh no, that's just a spoken question.
Sick him.
Hang on, none of that. Just because you've been hanging around with some drow doesn't mean you start acting like one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Haleth just takes off. Toya.
Yes.
The last drow shouted something in Elvish, turned and sprinted away. The shadow creature lunged but missed. Are you going to let him go, or are you going to chase him?
Can I chase him?
You can chase him. He's in the room still. He's just at the other end of it.
Okay. Have her give chase then.
Okay.
Sorry, I can only see so far on the map on Twitch, so...
That's fine. I am going to point out a thing to you, which is you have an ability called Feline Agility.
Yeah.
When you take this special action, you can move double your speed.
Can I still attack him in my turn?
I mean, if you move double your speed, yes, probably. You can probably get to him and attack.
You basically get the zoomies.
Do it.
Beautiful.
Toya just looks as the drow leaves, and like with the eyes narrow like a cat looking at a mouse. Muscles tense. Sword starts crackling with necrotic shadows. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Just across the room. Toya...
I was gonna say, I know I can work out why, but somewhere in the distance, there's this voice in the air that's going, and away they go on the way off wacky races.
Toya sprints across the room, sword raises high, and roll an attack, Toya.
Yes, sir.
That is 1d20 plus 8,
right?
Yes.
I'm starting to remember. No, not 1d plus 8, 1d20 plus 8. 16?
16 will just hit. Roll me
God.
3d6 plus 8.
Alright.
Good God, that's a lot of damage.
I told you, I'm a tank.
No, like...
Oh, nice. 19.
You bring the sword down, and the stunned drow looks round for a second, and one half of his body just slops sideways. The rest of him just sort of carries on going forward a few steps before to the ground. And Toya just sort of skids to a halt.
I gave you the option to play nice.
And you look very concerned as you realise also that Toya didn't run the full distance she could have this turn.
I want her back. This could have been done so easy. This is not my fault.
The two halves of the drow do not respond to your statements.
Yeah.
Remind me never to enter a foot race with that one.
Noted.
Shall we go on?
I shall go along and do some things and thank the shadow for its service. It can go.
The shadow nods and just melts back into the floor and reattaches to Vasin's feet.
You may feel a slight tingling sensation up your legs. It's fine.
Whatever. Also, you're standing on a shufti. We need to find out what she's got on there.
Yeah, I'm in the process of doing that and getting something else.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm going to check to see if any of these, specifically the elite drow, have some really nice armor on them. Because my armor's in a bad state.
That is fair.
And these guys added more holes.
Let me find an elite drow corpse and see what the armor is.
Heck, there's just going to be a lot of stuff being... Wall! Get your bag over here!
We need the knapsack. But yeah, as we're doing that, I shall be standing over Taliesin's corpse and I'll say a few words in deep speech. Those that could understand would be very disturbed.
Luckily, nobody in the group does understand deep speech.
Nuri
I
does.
I knew deep speech.
No, you know Undercommon.
What is the fucking difference?
They are different languages. Nuri does know deep speech, however, and is probably very disturbed by what she hears.
Nothing's coming up. I mean, if I'm meant to be able to read the
I'm
text
typing it
outside.
now.
I was going to say. Because I can't read the text that's at the side for the drow.
I think that's Elvin.
That is Elvish. Oh. Yeah.
Yep, still can't read it. So I
Really?
mustn't be able
According
to...
to D&D Beyond, do you know deep speech?
Nope. Apparently, I cannot read it because...
Good. That's interesting. But anyway, yeah, I'll say those words to it, and then anyone that's looking really attentively will see me almost like pluck something out of the air and put it in my pocket. Sadly, I cannot understand the language of the dove.
Wait, other people can? I was hoping to join in on this. Speaking languages nobody else understands. Shit.
Nope, is this a load of gobbledygook at the side?
Wait, so who does speak Draconic? Who understood me?
Be amazed if Wall didn't.
Wall doesn't.
Wow. Note to self, learn Draconic at some point in the near future.
Well, if you learn Draconic, I'm just going to start speaking Primordial.
Just to be a dick.
Okay.
Yep.
Vaesen, from the Drow elites, you managed to get a two studded leather armors.
Oh.
And they each have a shield.
Well, I mean, I actually don't know what the stats of studded leather is.
So studded leather,
Also known as pleather.
studded leather is 12 plus your dex mod.
My chainmail's still better right now. Whoa, catch! Woof. Hoy over the leather, and then I walk over with the shields.
Wall
I'm feeling Wall won't like shields being smacked into their heads.
He's not a big fan of the leather armor being chucked across either, but he starts shoving it all in the bag.
Nefira?
Yes.
What was what was Cocky Britches wearing?
Yeah, what does she have on? And I'll stop passing her down.
She is wearing she has another studded leather suit of armor with a fancy sort of capey dress thing.
Fancy studded leather.
Basically, yeah.
This is just annoying.
Well, I'm sorry, we don't usually tend to wear heavy metal armor.
I mean, valid, but...
If you want the heavier stuff, go ask a dwarf.
You know what? I will when we're on the surface, because a lot of this leather looks nicely made, and I sell enough of it, I should be able to get some half plate. It's gone very quiet.
It has.
Ooh. I am here.
But yes, I shall... as we're having this conversation, I do go over to all the other corpses, and everyone, if anyone's paying very close attention, they see something weird.
I think I'll be watching.
Are you whispering roughly the same thing to each of them?
No, I will message you the thing.
Okay.
Privately on the Discord.
I'll probably have one eye on Nefira, because I'm going around to, like, collect weapons now that I've collected armor. I'm taking Tora's scavenging thing to heart, except I'm not going to start chopping up drow corpses, because that's a little beyond the pale, even for me.
You get 5 short swords from the drow and the drow elite warriors, and another 2 short swords from Talasandra. So 7 in total.
7 short swords. We've got 2. Wait, did you say studded leather? Oh wait, Bugger, I'll collect the rest of the equipment as well. What are the normal drow wearing? Studded leather as well?
The normal drow, I think, would just have one moment. Just have chain shirts on.
Alright, so 2 chain. What's that DC?
That is
Sorry, AC, not DC.
MCF.
ACDC.
That is 13 plus your dex modifier.
Well, at least if my armor does fall apart, that would be passable. And 1 fancy studded leather. And that was like a studded leather with a skirt, wasn't it?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, that's all that kit shoved in a bag. Nefera, you're doing something. Anything interesting on them?
Nothing beyond standard drow gear.
If you are going through equipment, as you remove the studded leather armor from Talasandra, she has a spider necklace that matches the one that you found. As in,
snapping that right off. That's mine.
Probably came from the same source.
Do you want to explain why you're hoarding these? Like, they're a little creepy and all, but, like, you've already got at least one.
I like to have many accoutrements to my god. Thank you very much. Also, when we get back to the surface, I'm going to find a craftsman and, bring up this armor a bit.
I have many questions.
You can ask. I'm not going to answer them.
Yeah, I figured as much. So you said just random drow kit. Is this like rations, clothes, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Nothing like random bits of jewelry or anything like that. Just standard gear. Cool.
No, the only one that had the random bit of jewelry was their, you can assume, leader.
Tora, do you eat drow?
Toya,
do you eat drow?
I would, but not this one. She doesn't deserve it.
What about there's another 4 of them.
No, they're as bad as her. Liable to get indigestion from such a waste.
Oh, that makes things less uncomfortable. Cool, yeah, I'm just going to grab whatever rations and random ass equipment and shove it in the bag as well.
Okay, roll me a d4.
Two.
You managed to get 2 full rations.
This is like after just throwing away that's gnome flesh. I assume that's what drow eat.
It's a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah, lazy meat.
Hey, mushrooms are some of the best water per pound sources of protein you can have.
What's that mean? It's lazy meat.
Right. A little disappointed they didn't have any papers on them. Unless you've snuck anything away, Nefera.
No documentation, sadly. Drow aren't big on the whole paperwork thing.
Oh.
Just so you know, Toya is absolutely kicking the crap out of the corpses.
I'm not going to stop you.
I'm not either. Once I've done my thing.
I just want
And it's not like I could heal.
grocery back.
What are these statues? They baffled me last time.
Dude, is there a description for these statues, or they're just generic dude statues?
So they are statues of 6-foot-tall statues depicting male Waterdavian nobles, clad in decorative plate armor. Carved into the base of each one is the name of a now long dead Waterdavian noble. And each of them had, when you first came into this room, been crossed out and a insulting nickname had been written in Goblin. But I believe that Underscum cleaned that when you were first here.
Yeah, I get it. So, shall we go through this door up by me, or door to the south?
I mean...
I think we should go the direction this idiot was running towards.
Because it's been a while since I've been on the map. A lot of it all got reset. So I can't remember what rooms we've been in, what rooms we haven't.
I think through that doorway at the bottom is the lift. So unless the drow were going to use the lift, or they were going even further south, most of which we've explored, I expect they might have gone through that door that you're at. I don't know. Are there any tracks that I don't recognize? Let's have a look. Let's do perception. Let's try and be smart.
You don't see any. But you do see that the drow that Toya cut down had run past that door and was attempting to make it out of the lower door. You don't know to what end, because...
He's dead.
Let's just stop the suspense. Open the door. Probably a broom closet.
Very long broom closet.
You see a corridor, and you can see in the distance Nefira, if not Vaesen. It turns to the right.
Oh, I see, yeah. It turns down here. Just make it out.
Okay, let's worry about that once we find out where the drow are going. Everything about exploring this part of this dungeon's gone off the rails. We'll be more thorough next time.
And next time we'll bring down a giant sheet of parchment and we'll draw a map.
Wait, you don't have, like, an eidetic memory for locations?
Normally, yes, but on this occasion, no.
Well, lucky I'm here. Right, cool. I guess I'll follow Nefira.
Indeed.
Shoot.
If I were a drow, which way would I go?
Well, I believe we came from this way. Yeah, there we go.
You did.
That's the way back to the lift. That's a closed door. I don't remember us opening that door before. What's in here?
Why do I have... No, that doesn't link back up to that corridor.
That is a broom closet. Is there anything in this
perception check?
Oh no, I've already stepped into the room, so if I'm about to walk into a gelatinous cube, just tell me. 12.
You don't see anything. It is a broom closet.
Cool.
Nefira, feel free to roll if you wish.
Oh, go on. I will. It's going to be a broom closet mimic.
It's not just really a broom closet.
Perception. Go.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
16.
No, you're pretty confident it's an empty cupboard.
Okay, next.
Anything obvious up here? Oh.
Yeah, I thought so. That links back up to where we were.
They can't possibly have come down the lift. I mean, there is that other way to the left. Toya?
Yes?
Have you been around here?
I don't know, John, have we been around there?
You haven't been in this area.
Okay, this is a very long corridor. This seems much more where drow would hide. I say, with no experience of tracking drow.
Oh, so drow very clean. You're not exactly going to run across them by following footprints.
No, that's how we did find them.
Nefira. As you look down this corridor, you see a set of stairs that disappear into the distance. And at the bottom of the set of stairs, you see a large skeletal snake coiled around a pillar. And you realise that you've seen that room that's down there from the other side of the snake pillar. Come on, Discord.
It has the giant bone snake.
I don't remember this. Then again, I'm not there right now. I'm in a different corridor. Hopefully, I'm not about to die.
Well, John is back.
You get yourself back here.
Oh, okay. I will do. Poof. I'm not allowed to go down there, says God.
The most of ours that we deal with the bone naga about to eat us.
It's not fair. Wall's allowed to go off on joyrides that avoid the rest of the party. Oh.
That's because he's got his mobility wheelchair. It's much faster than how God can keep up. God's only got a Zimmer frame.
Really need you to just load up now, Foundry, please. Or we stop here.
Foundry!
We might stop here.
Come on, Foundry.
I'm calling it.
Foundry still being a phone. No.
Yeah, it's just on the loading screen at the moment. It crashed out when the internet decided to wobble for no conceivable reason. So, we'll call this here. We'll be back to this perplexing crossroads in a few weeks' time. The next session that we should be having, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cancel it now. So we will actually be back in a month's time for the continuation of this storyline. Because I am away at a wedding when next we should play.
Yeah, we'll have fun at the wedding.
Outrageous. Scandalous.
You're going to be there too.
I know, that's why I'm being...
You're just... It's
I'm
your
just
end
being
of the
awkward.
country. But we have the following streams coming up. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. And I did mean to say at the start of the stream, I will say it now, thank you to Raziel Dampire, who followed before we went live tonight. Welcome to the final boss fight. To take up your sword, and let's take this final boss fight on together.
Yo.
We'll be back with the following streams. Tomorrow night, myself and Chris are going to be back on the Minecraft Monday mod pack with Create Above and Beyond, as we continue to automate Chapter 2 of the Create Above and Beyond mod pack, which will see us automating quartz crystals and other such things using the new brass machines that we are able to create now. On Tuesday, Satisfactory, we will be playing some Satisfactory as we hopefully continue to work on making much more useful things out of steel by mixing it with things like concrete and copper wires. On Wednesday, there will be a game of some description, but it won't be the Golden Tooth, because one member of the Golden Tooth is going to be in Texas. And they don't really have the internet there. You can take from that what you think. Thursday, Angel, are we going to see some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
As long as I don't get freaking sick again.
As long as Angel doesn't get frickin' sick again, we are going to see some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. On Friday, the storm rises. Jeff is back in the DM's chair as the Princess of the Apocalypse group meet at Summit Hall to discuss the final push against the elemental cults. And then next Sunday, we'll be back, or I'll be back, with more Rime of the Frost Maiden. The group have been employed to clear a mine of whatever monsters have inhabited it. And they have managed to make a truce with the kobolds that have inhabited the mine, that they are going to come and work in the town. What could possibly go wrong there?
Hey, kobolds are lovely.
We shall see. In the meantime, we are done for this evening. That is our stream for this evening. If my internet is still working enough to load up the Twitch manager page, I'll do a raid. If not, well, I don't really know how I'm still talking to you. I don't know how I'm still talking to you.
I don't know either. Somehow it's more impressive that you're still streaming even though your internet decided to go wobble off.
Let me see if I can get onto Twitch in Firefox. The answer seems to be no. So we're just gonna stop streaming and not raid anyone. Because
Hey, everybody.
Don't know who's live.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
So, farewell, all. Bye for now. We'll see you at one of these other streams, if internet is a thing that exists. Bye, guys.
Bye.